Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be here and I'm so happy to be here right now. This is going to be a reading from, well, it's going to be a journey into the underworld with Hekate by our sides here. So we're going to go ahead and see what the message is. She did guide me to use tobacco to clear the space, and I'm like, yep, I'm over here coughing. I was already coughing because I already used it once, but she wanted me to light it again. So we're clearing the space with tobacco. This is probably doubling as an offering for her. But yeah, so keep in mind that this is a general reading. It might not resonate for everyone. And also keep in mind, anytime I do these types of shadow work readings, that if you're not comfortable with your shadow side, if you are offended easily, then you probably should not watch this. If you want a personal reading, you can find the information for that in the description box below. And we're going to go ahead and jump in. So 3 different piles here. Pile 1 is going to be the bat. Yeah, I'll go ahead and read what it says. So the bat says, invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. Pile 2 is going to be reflection. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. In pile 3, we have grief. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away within the chambers of your mourning, in the red clovers birthing lost illusion. So I'll give you guys a second to choose your pile. Feel free to listen to more than one or all 3 if you want to. Yeah, she kind of guided me to do this reading as like, come with me, let's take a journey into the underworld. It's almost reminding me of the hero's journey, or like the Epic of Gilgamesh, when he was led by Virgil the angel into the different layers of the underworld. So maybe this is going to be kind of like an exploration of your psyche at this time. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Let's start with pile 1. So I've already picked out the cards for you guys just to save some time. So pile 1, if you chose the bat, this is going to be your message from Hekate, journeying into the underworld of your subconscious mind. So invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. She's telling me that you might have been running from something, running from yourself. There could be something here where you know a change is coming. I'm seeing like someone trying to slam the brakes, and the brakes are sliding. You know when they screech because you're trying to stop but you can't stop something from happening? That's kind of what she's showing me. Like you guys might even be trying to turn your eyes away from something. Like, no, I'm not ready. Like, no, I'm scared. I don't want to do this. And she's telling me that you have to. There's something here about you need to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, and you need to face something. You need to look at something, because there is something here that is changing and you cannot stop it. This is something that is out of your control. You need to find, she's telling me you need to find the grit, the courage, the strength to stand up, because the signs are undeniable, she's telling me. Maybe you're getting a lot of signs about something, or maybe something has now like smacked you in the face, or like reality has smacked you in the face with something. And whatever this is, you can't change it. You can't stop it. You need to face it. She's saying that maybe for some of you, if you've been prolonging this, you've run out of time, and now's the time that you need to deal with this. Or now's the time that the time has come for something. But she is telling me that this is not all bad. She's telling me that you have the power. Maybe you're just afraid of your power, or you're afraid of what you don't see. Maybe you're afraid of where you've never been, or what you've never touched, or what you don't know yet. But she's telling me that you do have the power within, and you need to channel that through your existence right now. So this is definitely, I mean, this is a shadow work reading, but this is definitely tapping into some sort of reservoir of strength that maybe you didn't know that you had. So let's lay out the rest of your cards and see what we have here. We have, oh look, we have another card that says unseen. Trust your growing potential. She's taking me back to the birth canal. Maybe there's something here about your birth, you guys. Maybe you didn't want to be, I know a lot of people might resonate with this, like maybe you didn't want to be born, you didn't want to come into this existence, into this reality, into this lifetime. She's showing me the birth canal. So maybe some of you, I would say, talk to your mom. Maybe you had a difficult birth. Maybe you had the cord wrapped around your neck. Maybe you guys have heavy Scorpio placements or Capricorn placements. Or there's something here about maybe you not wanting to be born, because she's telling me here that this pattern that, okay, she's telling me that it could be a pattern where you might repeat that started in the womb. Like maybe you not wanting to be born, you not wanting to be here. Maybe you fought your birth. I don't know, ask your mom. Maybe she was in labor with you for a long time. Or maybe the birth was just very difficult, or maybe there was some sort of complication. Maybe you were born early, maybe you were born late. Like there could be something surrounding your birth. because she's telling me that this pattern has repeated throughout your life, where you try to stop things from happening, where you claim that you're not ready for something, but you are. It's like this fear that you have. You're afraid of your power. You're afraid to face reality. Okay. You have the Papillon. Your courage will be rewarded. Again, yeah, so something else about transformation, about changing, about knowing that there is something good on the other side. We have Voodoo roots. Respect, survival, liberation, and freedom. So maybe some of you guys come from a voodoo background, voodoo roots here. Maybe your ancestors practice this. All right. We have Soar, and we have magical candles. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely telling me that this is a pattern that has repeated since birth. Like maybe you guys try to stop something from happening. You're not ready for something. You want to stay in your comfort zone. But she's telling me that that's not the time to do that now. Like you need to grow as a person. Like again, it comes in levels in life. Maybe like there's certain stages of your life where you are able to be in comfort, where you're able to kind of just sit back and relax. But then there's other points of your life where you need to push forward and you need to push yourself through that birth canal of a new experience. And maybe this is what's coming to you right now. Like you can't stay where you're at. You need to change. You need to evolve. She's showing me like a room that's closing in. Claustrophobia. Maybe some of you guys are claustrophobic. But she's showing me that a room is closing in and you need to find a way out of it. And you've done it before. You can do it again. Your courage will be rewarded. She says, go back to your roots. I don't know. I keep hearing like, go ask your mother. There's something about asking your mother something. I feel like you guys come from a bloodline of very powerful women, but maybe you have not channeled that yourself. Maybe you haven't stepped into that fully yourself. Because she is showing me not exactly a victim mentality, but it's more so like a fear mentality. Like not even scarcity either, but it's more so like you're afraid of something. You're afraid of yourself. Maybe you're afraid of your own power with magical candles, voodoo roots. Maybe there is a heavy energy here of survival that has kind of run its roots, run its course through your family line. And there's something here about needing to free yourself of that. So maybe for some of you, it could be survival mode. But there's definitely a situation coming here where you're going to have to jump. And I just realized that I didn't even grab the tarot deck. So give me 1 second, because I do want to clarify this. We got her deck right here. Triple moon. What is this power that pile 1 needs to step into? The sun. Chariot. You need to take something by the reins. Like, I don't know, you guys. Maybe you're letting something else take control of your life. Maybe you're letting life happen to you and you need to take control of life. Page of Swords. What is coming in the distance here? 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Interesting. Maybe for some of you, a family secret's going to be revealed, or there's some sort of secret that's going to be revealed about a certain dynamic that you have with someone. What is coming? What's lurking? Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new truth, Tower, a big change. I feel like you guys feel like this huge looming change coming, and maybe you're afraid of what, again, you're afraid of what you don't know. You're afraid of your power, Star, 9 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that at a soul level you really want, but maybe it's still something that's intimidating to you, or it's something that you're afraid of. It has a lot to do with your power. It has a lot to do with your identity, who you are, how you identify yourself, how you embody your energy. Again, going back to magical candles, voodoo roots, like for some of you, this has to do with your spiritual practice. Yeah, 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're afraid of where it's going to take you. Some of you guys are afraid of, I mean, honestly, yeah, the darkness, your power. What guidance do you have for pile 1 based on this information? Justice. 2 of Swords. She's telling me that you're locking yourself in a cage. And again, she's showing me that room. She's showing me the birth canal again. I don't know, you guys. Like, there's something here about resistance to life. Resistance to want to move forward. 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Like, maybe you guys might even self-sabotage things. Or you try to slow things down on purpose because you're not ready for change. Or you're... I don't know. She keeps telling me the pattern's repeating. Like, maybe time is passing you by. because you're not doing something, you're not taking action on something. She said something cannot be delayed any longer. Justice, Two of Swords, something cannot be delayed any longer. It needs to happen now. It's almost like she's pushing you off a cliff, literally. I feel like she could be sending you a lot of signs as well. Yeah, Magician, Three of Pentacles. She could be sending you signs through your magical practice or through the people that you connect to when it comes to your magical practice. Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups. You know what I'm hearing, you guys? If you guys have ever watched Twilight, like the Twilight series, I'm seeing that scene from the very end of the movie where Bella had to come up with like this lie to basically leave her home, right? To let her dad, or to allow for her dad to let her leave with Edward. And I'm seeing that part where she's like, I know this is gonna hurt him, but I have to say it. And it's that part where she's like, if I don't leave, I'm gonna be stuck here just like mom. So again, something about the mother. Something about the mother. Something has been perpetuated through your mother's line. Or maybe there's something here that you're being forced to change. Maybe you're breaking some sort of cycle tied to your mom. Maybe you're not meant to repeat something that she went through, and you need to, she's telling me that you need to get out of that using your power, for some of you, this is literally your rituals, your magical practice, your connection to her. For others of you, if you don't even practice magic, this could just be your personal power. She wants you to stand confident. She wants you to stand tall. She wants you to stop making yourself small, stop holding yourself back, stop missing opportunities, stop self-sabotaging opportunities just because you feel like you aren't ready, because she's saying, yeah, that's what she's showing me. That if you don't do something now, you're going to be stuck. She's saying that's all. Okay. Can they get a closing message? Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Two of Cups. For some of you, your mother is crossed over, or there's something here about a mother. Okay. For some of you, this has to do with mental illness, or for some of you, this has to do with, again, like she doesn't want you to experience something that your mother went through. And for some of you, maybe you have a mother that's crossed over on the other side that is maybe working together with Hekate, trying to get you to see something, trying to get you to change something. Yeah, I feel like this is very vague, but that's what she's giving me. I know this will make sense to whoever needs to hear it, but I think I'm going to leave that there. She keeps saying you're going to keep yourself stuck. You're going to keep yourself stuck if you don't move, if you don't change something. It's almost like you guys are being given access to a timeline here. Like, what exactly... Is this like an opportunity, or is this their own energy that's getting in the way? I'm trying to figure this out here. Yeah, there's some resistance in the cards too. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, I don't know. For some of you, this could literally have to do with a job, like a long-standing job, a marriage, a family unit. Eight of Wands, that she wants you to leave. It's like she wants you to leave something that maybe looks stable to you, but it isn't what you want, and it's something that would keep you trapped. I feel like that's only going to resonate for whoever needs to hear that. Okay. You're meant to be free. You're not meant to be tied into something, whatever that means. But I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to go ahead and prepare for pile 2. Pile 2. Oh. Okay. All right, sorry guys. So pile 2. If you chose reflection, this is going to be your reading from Hekate, your message from her. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad, and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. Okay. She's telling me that you could be lying to yourself about something. It's almost like I'm seeing, you know, when you rub your eyes together and you're like, oh, I hope it's not true. Like, did I really just see what I saw? And you try to rub your eyes and then you open your eyes again to see if that's really what you saw. That's what she's showing me. She said maybe you're lying to yourself about a certain reality or something about something that you've seen because you don't want it to be true, because something hurts. Yeah, it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself of something that's not true, or you're trying to cover up something that you know is true because it's too heavy to bear. It's too heavy to deal with. She's also telling me a message here to not listen to the projections from other people. Like, don't let others tell you who you are. Because I'm seeing someone like pick you apart. I'm seeing that scene. I get Disney references a lot because I'm just a big Disney person, and that's kind of how my guides speak to me. I'm seeing that scene from Mulan where she goes to visit the marriage counselor or whatever she is. I don't even know what her title is. She was either the marriage counselor or like the person who the matchmaker. And she's preparing to go see her, and then her mom and a couple other girls in the village, like, they start bathing her and they start dressing her and putting all this makeup on her and changing her style, changing her image. Like, that's what Hekate is showing me. She's like, don't let people change who you are. Don't let people tell you who you are. I don't know. I'm getting like nitpicky and criticism. I don't know why I'm seeing like the calipers, even like the caliper testing, like when they try to pinch your fat to see how much body fat you have. I don't know if someone's done that to you or if you're doing that to yourself. There's something here about, I don't know. It's like a shattered reflection of something. I'm going to go ahead and lay the rest of the cards out though. Yeah, I don't know. It's like someone could be very critical of you, or you could be very critical of yourself right now. Let's see. Evolve. It's okay to grow. Okay. Okay. There's something here about seasons of life. Maybe some of you just had a baby, or there's something here about maybe your body has changed. Okay. I mean, we all go through different phases in life depending on what we're going through. Maybe your body has changed and you're having a hard time dealing with that. We have Raconteur. You are the catalyst. Interesting, because I did see this one flip over too. So there's something about animals. We have herbal craft, regeneration, plant medicine, caretaker, bloomer. She's telling me that it's okay. Like, maybe you had said yes to something before. Maybe something resonated with you before and now it doesn't. And she's saying that it's okay because you've changed. Memory, yeah, and familiar. Maybe you guys are grappling with your reality, like your current reality. Maybe you made a decision in the past and oh my God, like something worked for you. Maybe something sat really well with you, but maybe now it doesn't. And there's something here about animals being very important to you. Maybe some of you guys have a cat, or there's something here about your connection to animals that's very important, or maybe the animals are trying to pass you a message. Some of you guys feel guilty. I don't know, maybe you feel guilty for not liking something, for not feeling the same way about something or someone, or not wanting the same things as something or someone. Your outlook has changed on something. For some of you, I'm getting a very specific message about maybe your memory about something is coming back, something that you've been through or something that someone told you. Because I don't know why I keep looking back at the reflection photo. And it's almost like you are taking account of like all these things that were said to you and done to you. And it's almost like it's revving you up to make a change. I feel like you guys are I'm getting something about motherhood here. So some of you could be moms. You don't have to be. Maybe you're just a very nurturing person. You like to take care of people. Maybe some of you guys have plant children. Maybe you guys have a lot of pets, animals. Maybe you have a big family. There's something here about you being a nurturer, a caretaker by default. And she kind of wants you to channel that into yourself. Okay. Yeah, I feel like because of the way that I frame this reading, it's almost like she's taking me inside your subconscious and like maybe what you think about yourself or how you judge, or like the projections that you've taken on from other people, rather. Okay. What can you tell me here about this? Tell me about this memory. What is this about? Eight of Wands, the Sun. Yeah, something's coming back to you. For some of you, it is memory. Tell me about memory. But something that someone told you. Something that someone did to you for something. For some of you as well. Yeah, Five of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Moon. Trigger warning. I should have said that in the beginning. But maybe some of you have gone through some sort of assault or abuse that you're remembering. Yeah, the Moon, the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, King of Swords, the World. It's like something is revving you up. I don't know. I kind of feel like someone is tired of everyone's shit. Like maybe you're sitting here. Maybe you are literally looking at yourself like that girl in the mirror and you're tired of everyone's shit. You're tired of everyone telling you who you are, what to do, how to do things. And it's time for you to do things your own way. I heard nobody puts baby in a corner. All right. Tell me about familiar. I feel like if you guys have pets, they are concerned about you. Not like in a way that you're in danger. King of Swords, Page of Swords. Maybe someone doesn't treat you well. Maybe you guys are in some sort of like abusive dynamic. Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups. I feel like they protect you. If that's the case, they do protect you energetically. Yeah, there's a big theme here of putting that energy back into yourself, because especially if you guys are moms or if you guys are in some sort of caretaking role, you guys tend to put a lot of your energy into other people, places, and things, and she wants you to kind of just pull that back into yourself. Tell me more about the reflection. Reflection energy, the Fool. Five of Pentacles. Justice and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing someone who has, again, very nurturing, a very big heart. Someone who is very kind, and they've taken a lot of shit from other people. A lot of projections from other people. A lot of you guys could be water signs. Like maybe you are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like you can easily take on projections of other people and maybe not realize that. But there's something here about like you being sick of people's shit. I don't know. She keeps showing me that you're going to recount or recall certain memories or certain, you guys might be gaslit a lot as well. Like maybe you guys have been through a lot of gaslighting or a lot of abuse, like verbal, mental, psychological abuse. And there's going to be something here where you remember something, or you're going to see something clearly and you're going to know what to say. You're going to know what to do. It's almost one of those moments where it's like, why didn't I say that when I had the chance? Or is that really like, I can't believe this person told me that, or I can't believe this person did this to me. I can't believe I let this happen even. Like you guys might be having a lot of these thoughts right now. What advice does Hekate have regarding this? Two of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you're not sure what to do within a relationship dynamic. Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Maybe there's a lot of arguing. You're not getting along with someone. There's a lot of tit for tat, or maybe the dynamic is very, like the foundation is crumbling. What's the Two of Cups about? Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like you guys, similar to pile one, a little bit different, where it's like you could be in a dynamic here. Because I feel like for pile one, it wasn't abusive. I feel like for you guys, it could be. And it's almost to the point where you might not even realize that it's abuse because it's criticism, like little jabs here and there. Or like gaslighting you and you're not realizing that. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like someone here has dulled down your shine, or they've tried to take your power away from you in little ways, like little ways over time. This is not something that is maybe like grandiose behavior or something that's very obvious. Like this is something where, again, like little things have taken place and they're piling onto each other. And you're starting to realize something about someone or a certain dynamic or like a certain workplace, a certain community. I'm hearing like you're tired of feeling less than. All right, hold on one second. For whatever reason, my nose is running a lot in this reading. I feel like you guys could be crying. Or maybe you have to cry. I don't know what that's about, but what the hell? Yeah. I feel like you guys, again, it's like you're pulling pieces together. You're looking at yourself. You're remembering who you are. And I definitely do feel like the more that you dig into something, the more that you realize something, the more angry you're going to get. And I feel like that's going to give you the power to change something. Or to stand up for yourself. All right. Let's see. Can we get a closing message from Hekate on what she wants pile 2 to do here? 4 of Wands. There's something here about your stability that's coming through, you guys. 3 of Wands, Emperor. 6 of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's like for some of you, it's like you will stay. It's almost telling, like she's telling me that you'll stay in a situation just for the name of structure, just for the name of stability, just to say that you have something. For some of you, you guys could be dealing with cheating. Like there could be someone stepping out on you, for some of you, or for someone here. And it's almost like, oh, well, it's almost like that mentality of, oh, it's okay because I know that he comes home to me at night, or that she comes home to me at night, or they know where home is at, or I'm the main one, or something like that. And like maybe you guys have to convince yourselves that something is okay just because you have stability, just because you have a family, just because something looks good on paper. And I feel like there's something here where you're going to have a hard, like she's showing me cognitive dissonance, where it's like your physical reality and who you are inside, it's going to become extremely, extremely difficult, almost impossible to be okay with something anymore, because it's not going to sit right with your soul. I feel like you're gaining more power, you're gaining more control, you're gaining more leverage even. And there's something here about you growing as a person to the point that you will not be able to take something anymore. Like your physical vessel will not be able to be in the same vicinity as someone who treats you this way. All right. Yeah, King of Wands, 3 of Swords. Some of you guys are dealing with a chronic cheater or chronic liar, gaslighter, manipulator. I'm hearing a swindler. Damn, this one's hurting me. Like I feel this in my heart. She's saying, remember your power. Going back to this card, you are the catalyst. You know what to do. You have the power. And again, if you have pets, if you have children also, I feel like they, like subconsciously, they protect you. Your pets specifically, they kind of are revving up the engine for you. They're helping you get the strength for something. Yeah, 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands. It's like, you know, there's a change that needs to happen. You know that there is maybe some pain coming in the near future, but you know that you need to follow through with something. You know that you need to change something. Tell me more about this 4 of Wands. I don't know. There's something here about for some of you standing up for yourself. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. It's like, is stability more important to me, or is my peace more important to me? Is my strength, my power, my courage, my children for some of you? Like for some of you, this has to do with kids. You have to choose your children's safety, or yeah, choosing your children's safety and your mental health over stability. I don't know. This is a very difficult situation here. And she keeps telling me that you're going to know what to do because memories are coming back to you. Yeah, this is definitely giving me narcissistic abuse. For sure. I know it when I smell it because I've been through it multiple times. All right. I'm going to leave this here. I hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 3. Also for pile 2, you guys, I don't know. There's something here about literacy. I'm not sure if you guys were with, especially if you're a woman, I'm not sure if you were with a partner here who thought you were stupid or who wanted you to be stupid. Maybe they prevented you from going to school. Maybe they prevented you from reading, from learning, from educating yourself on certain topics. There's something here about you needing to go back to that. Like whatever this person told you to not do, like, oh, don't study, don't go back to school, don't learn that, don't read, don't be smart. Like you need to go back and do that. You need to claim your power back, because what the like what is that? It's almost like someone here did not want you to be smart, because if you're smart, then you see through them, right? If you're smart, then you know how to stand up for yourself. Then you have the vocabulary and the artillery to defend yourself, and they don't want that for you. So claim back your power. Claim back anything that this person has kind of pushed back within you, dulled your shine from, or dulled your shine with. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on. I don't know why I'm getting like, you guys might blow up on this person. You guys might say something to this person and they're going to be like, oh, like, I didn't know you knew that word, or where'd you learn that from? I don't know. It's really weird though. It's really weird. Like maybe here, I don't know. Someone here thinks you're dumb, or they thought that you didn't know what was going on. And I feel like you guys, it's not that you didn't know what was going on, but maybe it's like you were just so much of a shell of who you are because of the abuse, because of the gaslighting tactics, because of the criticism, that you kind of just let something slide because you wanted your peace. Maybe that's what this is. Like you knew that something was happening, you knew that something was going on, but you chose your peace over engaging with something, and now you've had enough. And again, going back to what I was saying, like your frequency cannot handle something anymore. Something's becoming unbearable for you. All right. Pile 3. If you guys chose grief, this is going to be your message from Hekate. Journey into your subconscious, into your own personal underworld. All right. So, this card says, it is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your morning, in the red clovers birthing lost illusion. Okay, some of you guys feel like you've missed out on an opportunity, or you feel like you are missing out on an opportunity. Some of you guys could be older in age. You don't have to be, but you could be. Like maybe you just deem yourself to be old. Like, you know, I mean, people of all ages will be like, I feel old. They'll be like 25, 30, 35, and they'll be saying that they feel old. But I feel like there's something here specifically about you guys where you guys feel like you've lost out on something, or you've missed the path, or you've missed the train, or there's like a certain dream. I'm hearing slave to time. Like some of you guys might feel like you're a slave to time. You guys could be grieving something, grieving someone. Maybe there's something here where you thought you had enough time for something, or you thought that you would be able to do something and you haven't gotten to that point, or it didn't, like something didn't pan out the way that you thought. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely one of these time lapses, because I'm seeing like when you look into a field and you see like the sun rising, and then like the closer you get to something, it's almost like reality sets in, or the color fades from something. I'm gonna lay out the rest of the cards though. So we have empower. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you guys feel that you don't have the strength for something. I keep hearing like I'm too old for something. You're not too old for something, whatever this is. Like maybe you just got lost in life. Maybe you had a family, maybe you took a different path, and like there's this like unfulfilled dream that's still inside you, and you feel like you can't do it. Like you guys feel like you're tied to something. Maybe you're very depressed right now as well. I don't know, because it definitely feels like, again, like the closer you got to something, you realize that something was not what you thought it would be, and you wish you had taken a different path. But Hecate's saying here, like, still trust that inner vision that you have. Maybe you took a different path than the one you wanted, but you can still go back. You can still do it. She's saying as long as you're here Earthside, you can still do that. You're not too old. We have Nascent. Your potential is ripe. Okay. Yeah, so she's telling me for some of you, maybe you had to take a different path to gain more experience. I'm getting what's it called? I don't know what to call it, but it's like, you know how this is especially prevalent in women, where it's like we have to choose either our career or our family. And maybe for you guys, you wanted to choose your career, but you chose your family, and you had a family first, and you raised your children, and now you feel like whatever career you wanted is lost, but you can go back to that. Maybe you were just meant to do it the other way around. Like some women, they're meant to establish a career first and then start a family. Maybe for you guys, you were meant to have a family first and then establish your career. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like whatever you thought you missed out on, you can still do it. It might be later, but you can still do it. We have Florida water, natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. So we have 2 references to flowers here: red clovers, red roses. I'm seeing like a little bit of dullness. I'm also seeing like that scene from Monsters Inc., where Mike Wazowski was supposed to sit in the chair to get all the oxygen sucked out of him. Like maybe you guys feel that way. Maybe you guys feel gray. You guys feel like your life is gray. Like you lost your color. Okay, hold on. Let me sit with this for a second. Maybe you guys do feel like you have almost shifted away from your natural form or from who you really are. Like you've lost yourself. You've lost yourself in life a little bit. Dominance. And then we have silver box. Ooh. Very interesting. There could be something here about a power dynamic that's very significant in your life right now. A power dynamic with another person. Maybe you've let someone take the reins for too long for some of you. Like, I don't know. This is definitely one of those situations where maybe you've allowed a partner or a friend or a family member to talk you out of something, or to not follow the path that you want, or to not start something, not follow your career path. I feel like with silver box, I feel like you guys have a hidden talent, or like there's something you've put away that you're meant to take back out. Yeah, some of you guys have a talent, or you guys have a gift, or something you're naturally good at, or something that, for some of you, you guys even have like a certain article of clothing, or I don't know why I'm seeing like fashion design. I'm seeing clothing. You're meant to take that back out. Okay. Why is this grief? Why does pile 3 feel this grief? 10 of Wands. You're burdened. Yeah, you feel like time's gotten away from you. Literally what I'm saying. You feel like time's gotten away from you. You feel like you walked into a vortex of nothingness, or you feel like you've walked into something, almost like something that looked very promising, but then you got trapped in it. Yeah. 8 of Swords, death. Yeah, okay. 7 of Swords. Like, you guys are not happy with your current reality. You want to change something, but you feel stuck. Yeah, 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's almost like you want to jump out of something, but you feel so drained. You feel so tied down to something. And again, this could have to do with, I mean, it could be anything. It could be career, family, something that you thought that you would enjoy, but you don't. There's some sort of guilt that's setting in with something as well. Depression. Because you know that something's not for you. It's almost like for some of you, you've hit rock bottom with something as well. Whoa, 2 of Cups, damn. Lovers, it could be a relationship for some of you. Maybe you feel like a relationship's hit rock bottom. Lovers, Hermit, Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing, what about the kids? Devil, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, like, you got finessed by someone. Like, maybe you are with someone that they portray themselves to be a completely different person. I don't know why I'm seeing, like, I don't know, you guys. I'm seeing, like, shape-shifting energy. I'm seeing something that looked very good on the surface, superficially, but then the closer you got, or the more that you got to know the situation or the person, it's completely the opposite of what you thought. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords. I feel like you guys are claiming back your power from a situation that you thought would pan out differently. Tell me about dominance. I keep seeing like your color has been drained from you. Like, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys need to work on your health as well. Like, you need to start taking care of yourself again. 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, like some of you guys are in some sort of power dynamic with someone who likes to control things, control you, control money, control the finances. Someone who likes to have power over you. Tell me about the death. I feel like you guys know that this needs to change. This needs to end. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups. It's time for you to do what makes you happy. I'm literally hearing for someone, like, I sacrificed my life for you. Like, now I need to do what makes me happy. For some of you, like, maybe you did have a family for someone else, or you chose a certain path for someone else. You did something for someone else. But this is giving me like years. This is not like 2, 5 years. This is something where you've taken a certain path for 10, 15, 20 years, 25 years. And now you're like, okay, when's it my turn? Okay, what advice from Hekate, please, to pile 3? 9 of Pentacles. You need to do something on your own. Ace of Cups. It's time to choose yourself. I mean, that's honestly what I'm getting. I'm not really getting that there's any hidden meanings here. Like, everything's straightforward. It's time for you to choose yourself. It's going to cause an uproar with other people. Definitely. People might try to hold you back. They might try to tell you that you shouldn't do what you're doing. They might try to argue with you, fight you on something. You got to stand up for yourself. Like, you have to choose yourself eventually. And I feel like that time is coming. Because it is reminding me, I mean, honestly, I feel like all of the piles do have a similar theme, but it is reminding me of pile 1, where it's like, if you don't do something now, if you don't change something now, nothing will ever change. But I do feel like, again, for you guys, this is a dynamic that has been in the works for decades. Like, this has been a long time. Like, you're in the trenches with something. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, yeah. It's almost like you've been biting your tongue. You've been holding back because you know that your truth might offend those around you, but it's time for you to speak that truth. Maybe it's time for you to switch this power dynamic around the other way. What's some, I don't know, I feel like asking, what is something that Pile 3 can look forward to? Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Devil, Page of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I do feel they all have a very similar theme. It's almost like you choosing your chosen path. It might mean that you don't have as much, or it might mean that you're going to lose out on something, but you're also going to gain your independence. You're going to gain your power back. Yeah, the Devil, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are in a very like toxic, controlling situation with the mother or father of your children, or a job. And yeah, and I feel like maybe this, again, similar themes to Pile 1 and 2, where stability comes into play here. It's like, are you going to choose stability, or are you going to choose your peace? You're going to choose your fire, or are you going to choose your power? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, because I'm seeing that you guys definitely might have to start over. You guys might have to scrap the slate clean, but it'll be something that's yours. It'll be something that you can call your own. You don't have to, I'm hearing you don't have to report to anyone, whatever that means to you. All right. Yeah, Queen of Wands, you're going to gain your power back. You're going to gain your color back. A lot of you guys are fire signs, and you have lost your fire. Yes, you've lost your fire. You've lost yourself in life, and you need to gain that back. I just keep hearing like it's time for you to choose yourself. You've sacrificed. I keep hearing you guys have sacrificed decades of your life. So I'm not sure. This is definitely, you guys could be older in age, where you're old enough to have sacrificed decades of your life. But I definitely feel like you guys need to change something. Like, you can't just let this go on. You can't just let this be your end-all, be-all reality. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are afraid of change. You're afraid of something that has to do with stability. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant. Okay, some of you guys are in the process of getting a divorce. Queen of Swords. Interesting. World, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords. If that's the case, I'm hearing that you will have enough to take care of your children, especially if you're taking your children with you. But let me see here. Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. Tell me about the Hierophant. I don't know. This could definitely be one of those situations where you are gaining some sort of assets from your significant other. Magician, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Hermit. Or this is something where you're creating your own reality. So for some of you, maybe you have, again, going back to that energy that I was picking up on, you have a talent, you have a gift, you have some sort of fire that you're meant to use, and that fire is meant to bring you stability. So whether you gain that stability through another person, for a few of you, or whether you create that stability on your own, I do feel like there's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be a little bit of definitely some struggles. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it because it's going to be yours. Queen of Pentacles, it's going to be yours. Yeah, Temperance, King of Swords, Five of Cups. And I feel like it's almost like, again, I'm seeing this power dynamic change where maybe at first, whoever has kept you in this energy, they're not going to feel it at first. But then the more that you grow as a person, the more that you gain on your own, the more that you stand on your own 2 feet, this other energy is going to revert to being in the energy that you are in. So they're going to fall into a depression. They're going to feel the pain of you being gone. They're going to feel the weight of what you have been feeling this entire time. Maybe for some of you, they were feeding off your energy. Yeah. Four of Wands, they were feeding off your energy. They were feeding off of your light, your fire. But I'm going to leave this here. I really hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message, and I'll see you guys in one of my upcoming readings for you.